So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing this Moen faucet, and it is the Caldwell in oil rub bronze. And so it goes in there nice. Good mounting system by Moen. Sorry about the shaking. Underneath we had a little bit of trouble. Actually, some custom work involved, and hopefully I can get a picture of it and not flip my camera upside down. But if you look up in here, you can see where the mounting nuts are. Hopefully, let's see if get that supply line out of the way. You can see there's a mounting bracket, but also there's a piece of 1/2-inch plywood up in there. There you go. So we had to get plywood because the holes are drilled too close to the sink, and so the mounting nuts, you can see they're on the sink, so we had to build up our own shim. So it's 1/2-inch solid plywood, like a 3x2 piece, and then a hole drilled pretty close to the front, and that's happening on all 3 points of connection. So you've got the hot side over there, and I don't want to flip my camera upside down, but you get the hot side, and then as well, see if you can get a peek at this, hopefully. I don't want to flip it. The camera will flip. It's gonna flip. Let's try it over here. Let's try it over here. So, get up in here, and of course it'll block the light, but I think, and it might have flipped already, but you can see that's the big plywood shim that we have in there. So all 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's because the nut and the washer rides against the bottom of the sink, and sorry, it never reaches the plywood. So anyways, a little bit extra work there, extra trip to the store to get some plywood and whatnot. We did go ahead, and outside of the scope of work that we quoted was, we went ahead and replaced the shutoff valves. So it was the old multi-turn shutoff valves, and of course they're as old as the home, so I guess early 90s it was built. So these are new iron pipe, 1/2-inch iron pipe by 3/8 compression, 1/4 turn shutoff valves. So 1/4 turn off, 1/4 turn on. So on both sides you got the new valves. We did tell you we'd put in new supply lines, so we have. It's 3/8 compression by 1/2-inch female iron pipe by 20-inch. These are fluid masters. That's all we use. So you got braided stainless steel supplies. Additionally, we cut the trap out. Don't like them. Don't use them. Schedule 40. Sitting over here in the bottom of this box, right there. The old trap junk. Made a connection there and a transition to the tubular trap. So you got a brand new tubular trap coming over here. So everything's clean down here. It's about as new as you can get. The nipples coming out of the wall, of course, are existing to the home. So as long as your iron pipe plumbing system is in order, you should be fine with that. But brand new shutoff valves, brand new supply lines, brand new P-trap. Tail piece, of course, that gray piece comes with the faucet, so it's all mounted and good. And we got some other projects here, but we're going to take videos individually as we go. And so outside of that, this installation is done. So we're in Fresno, California. We just finished installing some lavatory faucets here in the hall bath, or bath 2. It's got the tub, shower, toilet, sink, and these are the Moen Caldwell in this 4-inch center set. So nice faucets, nice mounting system. They go together pretty well. No problems in here. We did go ahead and replace the shutoff valves and the supply lines. So the scope of work was just new P-trap and supply lines. And then of course the home is 24, right around there, 24 years old. So we had the multi-turn shutoff valves. So same thing as the other bathroom. We've replaced 8 valves altogether. So these guys, 1/4 turn off, 1/4 turn on. And so those are good. Those are straight out of Ferguson. I've got a couple that I ordered from supplyhouse.com. And then this morning I just picked up some more from Ferguson. So those are they're ProFlow, straight out of Ferguson. And then of course the Fluid Master 3/8 compression by 1/2-inch FIP by 20-inch braided stainless steel supply lines, and we like those. That's all we use. So 1, 2, we got two angle stops here. And then of course this is a duplicate, same setup over here. And then of course you know, same setup there as well. These are the ones I buy from supplyhouse.com. They are either Matco or Bluefin, not sure. But again, you can see it looks like there's a handle on there. It's multi-turn, but it's not. It's quarter turn off, quarter turn on. So I like them because they got a stainless steel ball in there. There's no plastic stem. There's no plastic packing nut. And typically we don't have any problems with these leaking whatsoever. So we've replaced 2 for this lavatory sink, 2 for this lavatory sink, 2 in the master bath, and then of course 2 in the bar sink area. So that's 8 total that we've got. And so this is all done in here. So faucets installed, run lots of water, no leaks, no runs, no errors. I would monitor it though. You know, your whole house, any plumbing, you know, weeping becomes dripping, becomes spraying, becomes flooding, you know, on and on and on. So if you just help us, you know, keep an eye on your plumbing and give us a holler if there's anything wrong with our installation. Of course, we'll come back and take care of it right away. Anything else that we can help you with, of course, you know, we'd be glad to. We got a couple issues with trim in here that we won't address in this video, but we're supposed to trim that out with some oil rub bronze, and we're not getting the right trim plate from Moen or the right adapters. So anyways, this got a lot of damage on the water damage on the bottom of this cabinet. That's not ours. It's that's the way it was when we got here. But so these are installed. Anyways, 2 sinks, shutoff valves, supply lines, and then of course both sides we made a transition from the Schedule 40 ABS pipe to the tubular. So you can see adapter and then a nut in the back and a trap. It's got a nut on both sides and then a little extension piece. And so it's all tied in. Everything's good. Both these faucets are functioning correctly. Outside of that, these 2 installations are done.